Hello and welcome back, everybody. Fallen Pumpkin here. Today we are on the All the Mods 9 to the Sky server. The game, I have to very quickly do this. There we go. Sorry about that, but welcome to All the Mods 9 to the Sky. Guys, I was thinking as I was working on my base off stream, I need redstone. I need so much redstone. And hostile neural networks. Hostile neural networks is one of my favorite methods to get redstone. It's very server friendly. It's very server friendly. And I've prepared, we already had some of the items prepared last stream. But I've gone ahead and we have some witch models. They're all faulty because I made model frameworks. I was trying to get 16, but I forgot my deep learner. And I grabbed 8, came back for the deep learner, went back, and the witch despawned. But I'm sure we can get some more, maybe with some cursed earth or other methods. We'll be able to get these data modules at least to basic today. I am positive. But I want to get the system set up first before we go and clean and get all the data modules to at least basic, and then once they're basic, once they're in a simulation chamber, they'll level up themselves. We got super high coming in on YouTube. I got here early. Let's go. Congratulations, man. Guys, we are live on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. YouTube in 4K, Twitch for faster interaction. Let's get going. So my goal is to have 32 loot fabricators, 32 simulation chambers, and I want half of these, 16, to be just witches. Just witches. But here's the thing, in order to get the predictions, you have to have prediction matrices. These are relatively easy. With just glass, iron, and gold, the hard part is usually clay. Clay is usually the most difficult. However, clay blocks have EMC. Get a spawner? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, Vampkeen. When we go to get all of these, in fact, not even a regular spawner. We're gonna do a gateway for witches. Wasn't there a witch gateway? Oh, it's not in this pack. Never mind. Instead, I wanted to just see if one of these has witches. I don't think any of them do. Darn. Okay, well then yeah, we do have to wait for a witch to spawn again. Let's make sure we're prepared with a mob swab. I have a blaze and a vindicator, but I don't have witch. So let's make sure we carry a mob swab on us. As it turns night, we'll check for mob spawns everywhere, and what I'm gonna do is actually break the torches over here. Guys, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day or night. I'm ready to do some grinding. I'm hoping we can get a lot done today. But as I was saying, the clay is EMCable. So we can EMC the clay. One of these a witch. Skeleton, skeleton, skeleton. Darn. I still need a Essence of Undeath. We haven't gotten lucky. But guys, as we're doing all this, we're also going to do a little bit of AE2 work today, cleaning up our system. You can scroll each stage. Some may have witch. I did not know that, Derry. It's got to be Overworld and Knights. I swear this one has witches. Ah, there they are. Okay, so this is the one we're going to run to get witches. We just need one witch, and then we'll mob swab it. And in fact, I'm just going to do that. Should we do that first thing? I was going to there is super high. There's cursed earth and such. I was gonna start the hostile neural network setup, but I kind of want to try this. I've never done one of the gates in this version, in this mod pack. So we're gonna grab an Overworld and Knights. Now, does it tell me the size of space I need? I don't think it does. Can I just do it here? Do you guys think we'll have enough room? Okay, so it wasn't until the later waves that we get a witch. So what I'm gonna do is just kill some mobs. I'm pretty decently geared. I'm not too worried about killing mobs. I still haven't gotten a captive dream sword though, which is really unfortunate. Okay, we definitely get a chalk ton of loot. It's kind of funny. I usually have mob farms really early, especially in Skyblock. And we just didn't do that this time. We didn't go the mob farming route. And I'm still not planning on it, but let's see. There should be a witch. Let's mob swab them. Okay, I got witch. I got the witch DNA. Why don't we finish this, see what kind of loot we get? I think they're dungeon loot rolls, if I remember correctly. We should make an arena to fight these. I think it'd be fun to make a little event out of it. Give ourselves weaker armor, weaker tools, kind of do a arena. But we're gonna finish this. I got the mob swab, so I'm not too worried. There's just 4 waves. We can finish it really fast. I always die randomly in vanilla, and modded I don't mind. Ah, fair enough. Okay, we got a bunch of mobs here. I'm gonna let them decide where they're gonna be. This guy has an ability totem. Let's make sure we get that. Whoa, okay. Let's be a little careful, I guess. Oh, a little bit of server lag. But as far as I know, you can set up farms for these gates, but they're probably not the best on servers. I feel like that would be a lot of lag. I'm not sure. I know one player was doing it, but he had to be unfortunately, the player that was doing it reached 3 strikes of lag from his base for completely different reasons, and he had to be banned. I don't think he ever appealed. That was handled by the mod team. I just remember reading about it. Okay, gate complete. So here comes our rewards. Oh, you don't need to do that, Chibi. But thank you. I hope you get some good rest. Guys, we're getting dungeon loot rewards, so I'm going to just cycle through here and see what we got. So we got another backpack, a Wixie. We got Unluck, which is interesting. I'm just going to scroll the whole top row. Man, that is a lot of loot. No wonder this causes lag. Night vision, mining fatigue. We're getting some good capacitors. Good night. This is a lot of loot. Wall of force. How is there still more loot, guys? Good night. Okay. With that done. They did it on the server. The players that were auto farming it super high. It only caused lag when they weren't handling the loot fast enough. as far as I'm aware. At least that's what the mod team told me. But I'm going to light this back up. Oh, is the server lagging again? Suki joined and the server has almost died. I can't place... Oh, never mind. These are... Those were slabs. Forgive me. Okay. Guys, we got the mob swab. And what we're going to do is, with the mob swab, all we combine it with is a seed and some essence. And that is why I made a singularity drain tank over here. Let's go ahead and, excuse me, grab a bucket. And turn this. Let's see, I don't want blaze. We want witch. Then I should have some chickens somewhere. I think he's in a cage. Let's go ahead and place him down. Oh, my mouse broke on me. 1 second, guys. There we go. Let's put down the chicken. Boom. There is our witch spawn egg, which we're going to use one of the blaze spawners we've collected to spawn witches. Now, we haven't even upgraded a spawner on this playthrough yet. So why don't we start that with this one? We'll make it redstone controlled. We'll give it silence. I wish you could place torches on slabs. I seen like a mod about it. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Chibi says it's not a problem. Just need to get a bit more rest or I'd stay awake to watch. Got a busy day ahead of me later. Have fun. Have a good night, Chibi. Have a wonderful night. But guys, if we look at the spawner uses, we can look at the different upgrades. Max entities is gassed here. That's easy. Soul lanterns for ignore light. No AI is a golden apple. That's what we care about. We don't have the materials for spawn delay or anything like that. So let's go ahead and we need a dragon egg for ignore conditions. A soul lantern for ignore light. Should be able to make this pretty quickly. And what was the other one we wanted to do? Why don't we give it some max entities? Some max entities, and last but not least, a golden apple for no AI. So we'll go boop, 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 and increase the max entities. Now we just need a lever to control it. And why don't we move it? This is my silk touch pick. Why don't we move it over here into the middle of this farm? I'm gonna shut off the fan, and I'm quite literally just gonna put it in the middle of the farm. I think so. We don't want I'm actually gonna go one lower. I don't want mobs getting stuck on it. And what we can do is remember 1564, come underneath to 1564, and that is correct. Let's put our lever, turn these on. Let's see if we get some witches. While that's spawning, we're gonna need to grab our data modules. So I'm gonna fill my inventory with these and a deep learner, and I wanted to test something. Can you have multiple deep learners active at once? Does anybody know? So like if I fill this one with 4 and then this one with 4, will we get credit on all of them? That's gonna be the test. I can't lower the delay right now. We haven't even made all the modium, so we do have to wait the maximum 800 ticks, and we'll see if it spawns here. Yep, there we go. So let's give this a test. We're going to go ahead and kill 2 witches. And we're going to check this. So that one is 4 remaining, 4 remaining. It did work. It did work. So let's get all the data modules going at once here. I'm going to grab a little bit of obsidian. And I'm going to try to make 2 more. I'm going to need redstone repeaters. There we go. And we need to data module a couple witches. And we only need 6 kills. 6 kills, guys. And then it can level up itself. So there's 1, 2, 3. This is so much easier when there are no AI. I was getting attacked with the first 8. Let me tell you. Beautiful. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll level all of these. We just need 6 total. So that was 1. This is 2. I really want Captive Dreams. I really do. Didn't know that, man. Never thought of it. Yeah. I hadn't tried it, so I'm glad it worked. 3 more witches and we're done. Come on, spawn the witches for us. Was there a spawn count? Isn't spawn count fermented spider eye, or did they change it? I gotta wait for witches to spawn right now anyway. I just want to check. I'm pretty sure we read it and I've just forgotten it. Oh yeah, it was Piglich Heart. Yeah, we don't have that. We do not have Piglich Heart. For anyone who doesn't know, the Piglich is summoned. I believe with the altar. Is that right? Yeah, there he is. That's how you summon a Piglich. But that is enough witches. I don't mind letting them level up inside the simulators. I'm gonna make sure we turn off the spawner. Keep your farms off, people. Helps with TPS. And we need to set up the hostile neural networks. And since Mr. Toucanet left, I'm actually going to use this little island he had started working on. I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to change it from dirt to kind of our style. We'll clean it all up here. And why don't we use the planks we've been putting everywhere else? So I'm going to put planks in the offhand, and then I'll just quickly build this. I guess I actually hadn't announced it. Guys, Mr. Toucanet is rather busy and has decided he doesn't have the time for All the Mods 9 to the Sky. So I've gone ahead and I've renamed the team. It is just FPK now. Just us. But I think it's going to be still a lot of fun. Still a lot of fun. He was only here for the first episode. So some of you may have even forgotten that we were playing with Mr. Toucanet. But guys, we do need to go 16 wide. And I believe this is chunk centered. So if we take a look here, that's 4, 8 to right here. Why don't we put these in a row? So I'm going to go ahead and put the loot fabricators on the bottom. And then we need a buffer for a moment. So I can go simulation chambers. And this is definitely going to draw more power from our reactor, but I'm not too worried. I think our reactor is going to be able to handle it. We'll make a bigger reactor if it can't. But I'm going to use just very simple pipes here. There's no need. We could SFM it, but I want to get this running ASAP. I don't want to write a program right now. Five to 1 with the witches. They're basic. Did I miss something? Perhaps I have forgotten what we were talking about, but I think I'm good. I've got the witches all set. Guys, I'm kind of realizing maybe we should use SFM. It really wouldn't take that long to write the program. Because I don't want to have to filter. Nah, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. I know how we're going to do this, and it will work out in the end. I'm going to go ahead and take the time to throw all of our witches in. Get rid of the deep learners that are empty. Guys, I'm telling you, 16 witches in simulation gives so much redstone. It is gorgeous. And we're going to actually have a sub-network over here that's going to handle making prediction matrices. We're not going to have to worry about it. I wish I could do zombie piglings so for those who don't know, gold ingots can be loot fabricated from zombified piglings. And if you get enough of them, you can actually use those to help make the prediction matrices. But for now, we're just going to fund the gold ourselves. Now, we do need to power everything. And one of the ways I like to power these, I'm going to see if we have it here. Not seeing it. I don't think we have the wireless power. Or is it called charger? And I think we'll just use a mix of Ender IO to do it. Ender IO energy conduit. Let's go ahead and make a pattern for that. Pattern for conduit binder. This is going to be a smelting recipe. Bing. This goes in the smelter, that goes there, and then we needed to make conductive alloy in a alloy smelter. We haven't wired up an alloy smelter yet, but we should be good to just manually make some really quick. I'm going to go ahead and put these patterns in our molecular assemblers as well as our furnace. And let's see if I think we might have some conductive alloy still. Yeah, we've got 15. So why don't we make some energy conduit? Take our item and our energy, and we're going to run these all along the back. So we'll put the items down. Then we'll come back along and we'll put energy. And we need to do that for the top row too. I do need some more. Do we have enough conductive iron? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. Everything is coming together. Oops. I think we can just right-click the cable. And then what I'm going to do is link these energy-wise, like so. And I'm just going to put a flux point, if we have the materials, right here. And set this to FPK power out. Let's sleep away the storm. And then we'll get the conduit up and running. Now, I do like to use multiple energy sides in combination with some upgrades so that the power, because we can't make some of the Ender IO speed upgrades. We just we haven't automated the materials, but I should. Ah, darn, we are out of conductive, which means we'd have to go redstone alloy, which really isn't that fast. Solarium is just soul sand and gold. Why don't we go for tier 3s? I'm gonna grab some soul sand. And some of our gold. Ooh, I just got an idea. What if we don't subnet it for now? What if we just hook it up to the main network? And what we're gonna do is use an ME requester to keep our prediction matrices stocked. So, while those are smelting, let's grab some of our wireless connectors. We'll come down underneath and we'll go ahead and put the next one down here and link to it, as well as give it, we never put the energy cards in everything last stream. I am just now realizing. Let's give it some energy cards. Fly back over, and we're gonna do everything behind. Hey, Relatable, morning. Good morning, Relatable. I just finished setting up the project for today. Funny enough. I believe that is the chunk border, so do we... I think we're just gonna load 2 chunks. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put down the wireless connector. And a little bit of a cable. And a interface. And what I'm gonna do is, why don't we connect the item conduit to, and we'll put a, I won't even need these item pipes. That was all kind of a waste. I'm gonna move this. We're gonna put it over here. Oh, did I put the wireless card away? Awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm hoping I can get some rest before then. I'll warn you now, Relatable. Remind me the time EST you wanted to collab. There's a chance I'm either going to be really tired or not able to get up. It all depends on my health. But I'm hoping I'll be on and ready. Guys, I'm going to put down a little cable and we're going to turn this interface to block form. place it down, and we're going to give it a induction card. Oh, I left all the inductions we bulk crafted over here. There they are. Ready by 5 your time, so that's 3 my time. I should be good. I'm saying should relatable, and I want you to know I'm going to try my darndest to be good. Good for it. I think it'll work out in the end. But guys, now that I've put the induction card, I actually need to replace the energy conduit here. And the energy is going to always active extract. That should give all of these power. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to need to put the upgrade in to properly ensure we're getting enough power everywhere. But what we're going to do is this is going to extract. We're going to need to make some filters. Or use channels. Now that's what we'll do. We're gonna extract blue. Always active. And this is gonna be stocking prediction matrices. Now we need a pattern for prediction matrix. And we don't have a lot of clay balls, but there's an easy way to do this, guys. I'm going to add clay to our EMC wall. So we are just producing clay all the time. And then this is a method you can use. What we're going to do is that whenever we need clay balls, we're going to have a auto crafter handle it. The way we're going to do that is I'm going to grab a interface, a formation plane, and an annihilation plane. Then we just need a little bit of quartz fiber and a pattern provider. And check this out. So it's going to be pretty simple. It's going to come right here to a pattern provider that will place items in an interface. The interface will then feed, or we can even, there's an even cooler way to do this, guys. Check this out. Check this out. I'm going to teach you guys another form of auto crafting. We're going to need a redstone card, as well as a crafting card. And we're going to use an export bus. So when you look at some of these cards, such as the crafting card, it can use stocked items or craft items while exporting. This would make it request the item. It would request the clay, but we don't want that. Instead, we're going to come and put a redstone card in here. And we're going to say active with signal. Active with signal. Then we need an emitter. I thought you needed a crafting card, but apparently you don't. I'm going to put the emitter down below, and we'll run the cable over. And what the emitter is going to be... Oh, this is why we needed the crafting card. Perfect. Crafting card. Emit redstone while item is crafting, or emit redstone to craft. We want emit redstone to craft clay ball. So if we want clay ball, this will give redstone, which will power this export bus, which will export clay. That's going to go into our interface. That is going to be quartz fibered to a formation plane. Let's put down a little piece of cable and a formation plane that is set to block placement with an annihilation plane directly beneath it. And that's it. Just like that. We should now be able to request clay ball, and we should see, ta-da. The only thing, this will go a lot faster if I give this acceleration cards. And the clay balls are coming in. And once we have enough, it'll shut off. Now that we have that, we're going to take a ME requester, and I think I made a terminal for it. Maybe I didn't. Did I not make that terminal? I didn't. That's fine. We're going to put this ME requester in our system. I'm going to put it maybe right here. And I'm going to turn off all the requests, and we're going to tell this, you are making prediction matrices. I want to make sure we always have 1,000 in stock in batches of 64. Then we'll go ahead and turn that on. And I want to make sure our prediction matrices have all the patterns they need. They do, because we're getting iron and gold from sifting. Because of that, that is going to stock our interface with prediction matrix, and I'm going to tell it to stock a bit. Now what we're going to do is that extract on blue is going to put prediction matrices all along the top here. So we're going to change insert to blue, and we're going to do that for each of these. Man, not having a copy paste tool is a pain, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit of work, but we'll push through it. And all of these should now be stocking once we upgrade the speed of the item conduit. So I'm gonna do that now. Our solarium should have a bit of it. Let's come into the uses. Let's make sure we're gonna be able to make tier 3. Oh, you have to upgrade a tier 2. Oh, you don't. You can just use dark steel. I don't know how much dark steel I have. Let's find out. Let's find out, guys. I'm gonna just make a pattern for this. Put everything in there, and I'm gonna see if I have enough for 2. We just need 2. Please? Hey, there we go. 2 tier 3 extraction upgrades. And these are gonna go both. Oh, hello. I guess we should light this up, huh? These are gonna go both in our item extraction speed upgrade and power extraction. I thought you could upgrade these, but maybe you can't. Or maybe it takes it from here. Is there tiers of energy cable conduit? Uh-oh. Hopefully it can keep up the amount of power. But we should start seeing once it gets down the line. All of these should get stocked. I'm not too worried about it. I'm a little worried about the energy conduit, but hopefully it holds. The next big thing is now we need to move two things. We need to put generalized overworld predictions into the ME system. We don't want them how do I put it? We don't want them coming into trying to put them in loot fabricators. So instead, we could either use filters or how would you guys do this part? How would you guys do this part? I'm thinking it would actually be easier for me to pull from them all the materials to a single chest and then fill the loot fabricators with the results. I think that would be easier. So I'll set this up, but if you guys have a recommendation of how you would do it, let me know. But I truly think this method is best. You'll see. So this is going to act as a buffer chest, basically. And what I'm going to do with this buffer chest is I'm going to put it on the interface. And I'm going to tell this chest, hey, not only are you stocking items, but you're going to push. Oh, do I not have Hopper? Oh, I do. We're good. I'm going to tell it, hey, you're going to push to the back generalized predictions. And then what we can do is with a little bit more item pipes or item conduits, it really doesn't matter. I think I'm going to use the item pipes though. We're going to put them all along the front here, because then I can just filter this front with a pipe upgrade and say, yo, you only grab which predictions. Yeah, Derry, we're not going to put the generalized into the fabricator. But I don't want to cause lag of the pipes trying to, because the pipes will attempt it. But I'm going to go round robin and say, you only pull which prediction. With that, we should be able to turn on the polling on the top. And come over to the chest. So this will start to fill up, and it's going to push the generalized overworld predictions into the interface. All the witch predictions are going to be placed in our simulation chambers. Now on each of these, I need to say you're making redstone. And then we're going to pull the redstone with our pipes back here. I'm just going to say extract green and insert green over here. So item pipes, insert green. And these will be the redstone. So extract green always active. Nobody at the gym has any idea I'm listening to a Minecraft live stream. Hey, it's top secret. That, you know what? They don't need to know. They don't need to know. But guys, the farm right now is going to be producing the least amount of redstone it possibly can, because all of our simulation chambers need to upgrade their data modules. But it shouldn't take too long for that to come into place, and just to make sure we're good on power, I'm going to put the flux point down, and I'm going to tell these to extract power. I don't think I need to do, yeah, insert power is already set. So I think we're going to be golden on power. But if we come up here, all of these are now leveling their witch data modules. They're currently just advanced. We're going to hope they get to self-aware. And that is going to significantly speed up our redstone production once they are all, like, you'll see it'll start coming in waves of redstone, and it really is powerful, guys. Once these all are tiered up, it's crazy, and we can speed it up. We're not going to go too hard. We don't want to kill the server. We're just going to 8 times each one of these. That does speed up the simulation time. I think one of these was, yeah, this one was going really fast. It's already at 23.15. But the beauty is you can choose one specific one and really pump power. It'll draw a lot of power, but you could speed upgrade one of your data modules. Like, look at how fast that can go. Obviously, we're not built for that kind of speed, so we can't quite keep up, but you get the idea. You get the idea. So boom, just like that, our server-friendly redstone farm is online. There is no crops to harvest. There is no combs to process. There is no mobs to kill. It is all simulated. Ain't it a thing of beauty, guys? We've got glass is EMCable. So we're getting glass. Iron and gold are coming from the Civ farm that we brought back online. And clay is coming from EMC as well. So we're set. This is just gonna run. The next thing I wanted to do for the episode is, since we are not running off cells at the moment, we're running off of this mega structure of chests. We have a lot of NBT items taking up slots, unstackables, and we're going to make my favorite little sorter, but I'm going to show you guys a new little trick, a new little tip for my unstackables. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to get a cell dock and a terminal. And normally we use just a interface plane, but we're going to grab a full interface this time. Then we just need a little bit of cabling. and our cable anchors. Now, as I always recommend, store your NBT items in a chunk all their own, and we're going to go with this chunk over here. Eventually we'll wireless it over, but for now I'm just going to come and take a look here. We still have channels along this. There's only 4. So I'm going to just pull this cable out and then over to the chunk we're going to use, which is this one. Might need to make some more cable, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I might have just enough. But guys, here's what we're going to do different than usual. We're going to put the storage bus. You guys are familiar with that. And then I'm going to come up and over with a anchor in between and put a export bus. Now, normally we just do the export bus, then we break it and replace it with a storage bus. But here's the difference. We are now going to add to it both a inverted toggle bus and a toggle bus itself. So let's grab a toggle bus, 2 of them. Oh, we were short cable. And I'm going to turn this one inverted. And what we can do now is in this same block, I'm going to put an inverted toggle bus and a toggle bus itself. Once that's done, you'll notice the export bus is online, the storage bus won't be online once it figures out what it's doing. Let's grab a lever and some blocks. And what this is going to allow us to do is so that we're not cycling the network constantly. If we turn on the toggle bus, offline, online. That's what we want to see. And then if I flip it, we should see the opposite. This one comes online. This one should go offline, but for some reason it is... Okay, there we go. Offline. It just took a second. These are going to go to our ME interface, where I do, in fact, need some more cable here. And I'm going to quartz fiber some power. I think we'll just come along the side here. So I'm going to put quartz fiber and a anchor, and we'll go cable, cable, cable. Now in this chunk, we want a terminal for the dock so we can view the items we're storing, and a dock for the disk drive. Now we just make our disk drive, which we've never made one yet, so we don't have the patterns for it. But we can make it really fast because we've already made patterns for 256s. This should pop out really fast. And what we're going to do is we want the export bus online. So I'm going to flip our lever. Now our export bus is online, and it is going to export forge armor, forge armors, forge tools, and for now we'll just do forge bow. That should be good enough. This will now start filling up with all of those items that we had stored over in our system. And what I want to do is take a look at anything else we need to add. So we probably want to move the spawners over there. That's one of them. So we do need to add Minecraft spawner. And I'm thinking tombstone magic scroll as well as forcecraft. Maybe not forcecraft, but definitely everlasting abilities. So let's edit our tags a little bit. We're going to add to Forge Bow Minecraft spawner. And then everlasting abilities wildcard. See how that does. I may not have typed it right. Is that right? Everlasting abilities? Here, I'll just take off everlasting. Let's see if we get the Minecraft spawners. It could be we need a fuzzy. Oh, it doesn't take fuzzy. It should be... That should grab it, but it doesn't look like it is. Oh well. Good enough for now. It is grabbing all of the tools, which is what we want. So like if I put my sword away, it should come over here. Perfect. Now here's the thing. We don't want to be actively searching our network all the time. That's lag. So this is where the switch comes into play. Now that we've emptied the storage, I'm going to copy our tag over to this storage bus. And now what I can do is I flip the network, and now we're not actively searching. This is going to shut offline, and this is going to be the highest priority on the network. So now if we put tools in, they will appear over in our terminal, as well as, because it's a storage bus on an interface, if you guys remember, that is iterative networking sub networks. We can now see those tools and that armor. I think the best way to see it is if I do the tag. But otherwise, if I type chest plate, you'll see the chest plates. If I type pants, you'll see the pants. That is our NBT storage. If we wanted to move the spawners and such, we could use non-tags. We could use just an extended export bus. Could work for those. But I do want to try Tombstone Magic Scroll. Tombstone Magic Scroll. Let's try adding that. So we do need it down here. Tombstone Magic Scroll. I'm going to put that up here too. And we're going to swap. I'm wondering if the tag chain got too long and that's why these last ones aren't working. Did I don't think I spelled it wrong, did I? Magic Scroll Tombstone. Did I put an E? Nope, Tombstone. Yeah, I don't know why it's not taking anything after these that we already did. But we'll just leave it how we knew it was functioning for now. It's good enough. It'll take all the gear and put it away. Oh, guys, I'm stupid. That's because we were putting the item name, not the tag. Not the tag. If you look, these have tags. We're doing tag storage bus, not mod storage bus. These are tag. So like spawners, Minecraft spawner is the name. But if we can find, let's see, where was some of the spawners? The block tags are what matters. So all of these, I think we will just sort with a regular old export bus. I think will be the best way to do the gems, which gems might have. No, they don't have a good tag. We would have to do mod tag. But we can add all that later, guys. That is the beauty of using the square interface, the full block size, is we still have 1, 2, 3 faces to work with where we can use mod exports and mod storage buses. So I'm not too worried about it. We'll get that cleaned up later. That still leaves a few projects we need to do. We need to start getting our auto traders set up for easy villagers. We need to expand our extended molecular assemblers and our pattern providers, as well as set up loot fabricators and simulation chambers for other mobs. I've gone ahead and made growth accelerators for mystical agriculture once we start it. And I've made because they were EMCable, I made a bunch of transmutation tables so we can start Project E. We're almost to the point of starting it, and once we're there, it's going to be time to progress the quest chains. We're going to try to get towards the All the Mods star. Is the goal. But little baby steps, we're kind of taking our time, we're exploring different methods to do things. We're really enjoying our time in the pack and not rushing the All the Mods star. And I think today was another success. Guys, the soul sand farm has been working phenomenally. This goes ahead and puts the sand, turns to soul sand. The only thing I'm going to do is I need to change all these from 3 golds to 3 diamonds in terms of speed upgrades, and then ramp the reactor up to keep up with it. But I wanted to, I was waiting for us to kind of get a uranium stockpile, which we really have now, honestly. But I think I will upgrade all the civs between episodes here. We've got plenty of uranium. If we need to increase the size of the reactor, I might do that off stream. Let's go ahead and ramp up its speed just a little bit so we're storing more power. I think this will be, honestly, I'm just gonna go full blast now that I'm thinking about it. Because 50,000 RF a tick isn't a lot to work with as we start to enter the late game. So we'll have to upgrade our power. We'll have to upgrade our power. Burn that uranium, says Relatable. Yeah, we'll start burning it. We'll start burning it for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been All the Mods 9 to the Sky. I hope you enjoyed. We set up a great redstone farm, and I'm going to AFK some of these resources, really let it start to stack up. Yeah, I'm not going to go the power mod, but we need power. Guys, have a wonderful day or night wherever you may be, and guys, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. We're at like 915. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Have a wonderful night or day wherever it may be in the world. And Relatable, I'll see you later this evening. Guys, tune in later today for a very exciting new series. Guys, have a good one. Prankster, enjoy your light show. Thanks for the follow. I've been Fallen. This has been All the Mods 9 to the Sky. Peace out.